everybody, I am Ginger. This is what to play next. We are doing Chimera's Revenge. We found an incredible series of story-driven, they're like TV miniseries, and they're just so cool, so we decided to go through them and just play out the stories and watch along. So, welcome. This is about an organ grinder who fell in love. All we know is he's taking revenge on the city so far. The clock hands are back in place, but the clock is not working. We're inside of a monster house. So, take the coin under the portrait in the upstairs hall of the monster house. Okay. Someone ripped this canvas in half, but why? I should try to restore it by finding the other half. Okay. It's probably not going to help here, but I bet it'll work down in the church. So, if you want to, you can start back at the beginning. There's been 3 killings so far, and we have a tarot card from each. And it tells us, a bit of the story. So I came to Graceland to investigate a tragic incident that happened 13 years ago. When I arrived, the town was a panic frenzy. However, a good detective never lets fear detour an investigation. A mysterious fortune card is my only clue as to why the mayor was murdered. From a little information I've gathered, a creature resembling a phoenix set the mayor on fire precisely at midnight after receiving this card. The only question I have is what wrong could he have committed to deserve such a ghastly fate? This time I'm relieved to say I was almost in time to save a life. The gendarme was being attacked by a Medusa, a monster whose gaze turns you to stone, like the Perseus of legend. I turned her own power against her. Before he left, the gendarme gave me another fortune card. Its text indicates he had neglected to protect a dying person. Is this organ grinder seeking revenge? If so, how many more people are involved? Discovered yet another fortune card clutched in the hands of a skeleton. He was a male, middle-aged, and given his attire and proximity to bank carriage, I deduce he was a banker. Card claims he's guilty of greediness. Apparently he bribed the townspeople to spread rumors about an innocent man. Could he have been one of the people they've been sent to investigate regarding the incident? How are all these victims linked? So it's it's not exactly a nail-biter, but it's definitely small-town gossip, so it's kind of hilarious. As far as really bad fantasy goes, this is it. This is worse than Supernatural. That didn't work. I'm trying to wind it. Where do you think that would go? Use the tweezers to take the wind-up key from the barrel in the narrow street. Oh, I thought it would go in the hole. Okay. Does that remind anyone else of, what is it, Night Court? Trying to think. CSI? There's that noise when, it's like a gavel going down. Well, either way. So it takes a key, apparently. Let's wind it up and see what happens. There was a grandfather clock at my grandfather's house for the longest time. And for some reason, the pendulum drove me insane. Nigel lived in Graceland. He loved playing his barrel organ in the town square. Okay. Oh, so I need to put something in his hands. In that same square, Carol danced to his music. She was not only graceful, but beautiful as well. So she's dancing to his music. Probably a fan. Nigel immediately fell in love. He gave her presents and they were happy together. That's kind of shallow but cute. All flowers. The mayor envied him. He concocted an evil plan and Nigel was mortally wounded. Clearly, she's beside him. Nigel died soon after, but 13 years later, his spirit returned to take revenge. Well, what do we need for that? I mean, revenge. What are we grasping at here? Revenge. What could possibly signify revenge? Nobody's seeing it, huh? Really need a hint here. So he gets the flowers, she winds up in a grave. There's nothing else that's loose on here, though. What is this? A small spear. I bet this will help the knight defeat the Minotaur. And then the door opens. What's in the attic? I found him. The organ grinder is playing a huge organ. His music sends shivers down my spine.
Detective, I see you found the courage to get this far. Surely you deserve a reward for your tenacity. How about a story? It's a true tale that happened many years ago. In a small town, there lived an organ grinder named Nigel and a dancer named Carol. Nigel's music, powerful and pure, like a tear from a child, brought happiness, and those listening to it forgot all about their sorrows and grudges. Carol's dance, passionate and light, like the flight of a butterfly, purified thoughts and souls, and made any passerby tremble in awe. Fate united these two. Music and dancing merged into one, and every performance of Nigel and Carol turned into the brightest miracle. Sparkles of inspiration kindled the fire of love in their hearts. There were no two people who were happier. The mayor of the town saw their happiness, and dark anger grew in his nasty soul. He lost it for the dancer and decided to get rid of the organ grinder.
Small town.
At the instigation of the mayor, the banker spread false rumors about Nigel, and the Lord prepared the crowd.
Oh my goodness.
One evening, during one of their performances, the mayor accused Nigel of black magic to the horrified screams of the crowd. Alas, the authority of the mayor came before law and truth. The gendarme, representing justice, didn't step into the scene. The hunter, the organ grinder's friend, turned scared like a rabbit. The outraged crowd couldn't be stopped. Stone after stone was flung at the falsely accused one. One fatal stone hit the organ grinder in the head, and his eyes closed forever.
Peasants are revolting.
In a single moment, Nigel was deprived of what was most valuable: happiness, love, and life. Ponder over this story, detective.
That's sad, friend, but you don't get to burn down a town. I'm sorry to say. Organ grinder is surrounded by the vortex of the melody. He doesn't notice anything. I should get his attention. Alright, well this is what to play next. This is the story of one organ grinder, his spirit gone mad, trying to burn down an entire town. There are days, friend. It's okay to admit it. So we'll keep looking around and...
Carol was a dancer who loved to perform in the city
square. Side of it.
She didn't earn much, but she knew that her dancing appealed to the spectators. They became more cheerful, forgot about their problems, and for a brief moment seemed to enjoy life. That was the best reward for her.
That's sweet.
At one of the performances, she met Nigel, who was completely astonished by her dancing. She knew he played the barrel organ here at the city square, but that day he stopped so he didn't distract citizens from her amazing dancing. Then she suggested to him that they perform together. The two of them had a tremendous effect. The captivating sound of the barrel organ and the beautiful dancing mesmerized onlookers. Nigel and Carol performed together often and became more than just musical partners. They came to believe they were soulmates. They fell in love.
Aw, that's tragic. My love, I know you're innocent. Why did everyone believe the mayor's horrible lies? I didn't betray you. The mayor forced me to say what I said. I beg you forgive me. That's horrible. She testified against him? Well, either way, the plot thickens. Like I said, smash the subscribe button. Stay up on everything that is awesome. And find out what happens next. Thank you for watching, and as always, much love.